It actually takes us nearly an hour to get back home. An hour of silence, save for exhausted panting, and the occasional wince whenever the stabbing pain in my shoulder spiked. With nasty as she was, we couldn't take the bus. I took Yuri's advice and looked for more out-of-way areas. If we were walking down main roads, someone could have seen Nasky's bruised face. The downside being that hour of walking, of course. Thankfully, we're nearly there. It's just a bit down the road. Yeah, I remember. Finally, I recognized a familiar view of my house. I fumbled with my keys for a moment before I frantically unlocked the door. I let Nasky through. She's safe. We're safe. I set down Nasky's suitcase with the door gently while the door gently closes behind me. The motion makes me wince as the stinging pain in my shoulder sets in. Malachi, are you alright? Yeah, just my arm's a little... I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, I'm fine. Besides, we should probably focus on moving your stuff in. She nods and wheels her suitcase down the hall before stopping. Where do I... Spare room's upstairs. Front door on the left. Give me a second. I take the suitcase from her and haul it up the stairs. Ow! 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 As she follows me, albeit a few steps behind. She's fidgeting with her arm, looking away from me. Nervousness? I mean, who the hell wouldn't be in this situation? Once I've reached the top, I take it down the hall and open the door to the spare room with my free hand. Okay, in the drawers, right? Yeah, or wherever you want, really. Nasky pauses at the doorway. Something wrong? It's just shock, I guess. This is my room now. I can't go back. I can't imagine what she must be feeling right now. No doubt she'll need time to adjust, as will I. But I'm here with you. She leans up and kisses me on the cheek. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer if you didn't stare at me changing. Yeah, right. Sorry. I'll heat you up something. Come down whenever you're ready. There's some tissue paper in the bathroom so you can clean yourself up. She gives me a weak smile. Okay. Heading downstairs, I enter the kitchen and swing open one of the cupboards. I pull out a can of chicken soup. This will have to do. I'll hit the grocery store tomorrow and pick up some things. I put the soup in a plastic bowl and set the microwave. As I wait, I take a deep breath. Strangely, I don't feel anxious. For how my week has been going, my heart should be on the fritz right now. But I'm oddly calm. In fact, I even feel good. Despite my aching shoulder, I got her out of that house. We planned it and pulled it off. There might be some consequences later, but she's here. She's safe. It was the microwave. I don't know how to... Malachi? Nasky has made her way downstairs and now waiting at the door. She shoots me a concerned look. You okay? Yeah. Just got a little startled is all. Standing there for a moment, both dead silent. Your soup's ready. Okay. Just try not to strain yourself too much. It's been a rough day. I can't help but draw my attention back to her swollen eye. For both of us. I guess the best thing we can do now is just get some rest. After all, we've got a long day tomorrow. Oh crap. What am I gonna do about her eye for tomorrow? I can't go to school, Malachi. Not like this. And not tomorrow, at least. And my worry slowly eases back in. We can figure something out. We've gone this far already. Nasky doesn't look entirely convinced, but doesn't question me either. I guess we'll just have to see how it looks tomorrow. Yeah, I guess you're right. Worst case scenario, you won't be going to school. There's something oddly relieving about that. It gives us time to figure out what to do next. And right about now, time is exactly what we need. Though, unlikely to happen, I can't help but speculate on how I can get Nasky's dad behind bars. I sigh. The idea of simply waiting is gnawing away at my nerves. I can't shake this idea that something bad will happen to Nasky. Or to me. I mean, I can't exactly guarantee our safety. God damn it. Deep breath, Malachi. Don't lose your nerve. I look back towards Nasky to see that she hasn't even touched her food. Nasky, you should eat. I mean, You must at least be a little hungry after all that. It's not that, I'm starving. Shin raises her head in my direction, her black eyes staring straight through me. It's a stark reminder of the hell she's been through. I grimace at the thought. I just don't feel like I'm free, Malachi. I'm afraid you'll find a way to take me back. Natsuki takes a deep breath. I just feel so useless. I've only been so mean to you, Malachi, even though you actually care about me. Natsuki's face begins to form a much more melancholic expression. It looks like she's holding something back. I feel so sorry for her. When it comes to how her father treats her, I'm left more confused and angry. What sort of person would ever consider doing that to someone, let alone their own daughter? What sort of sick mindset justifies such a thing? But hey, Parfait Girls is safe. Yeah, there's that at least. That was the first manga I ever bought for myself, you know. It was also the first manga I got to read with someone else, too. That'd be me, I take it? Duh. Dummy. No one else was ever interested in what I liked, and when you joined the club, I thought you were just going to be the same. But it wasn't. You cared. You actually took the time to like it. That's never happened to me before. I liked that, even if I didn't show it. But now I keep on doubting as to whether it was worth it. 17 years. And only one person I can call a good friend. Don't get me wrong or anything, the club members are nice. Yet, I still don't feel like they actually care. Not as much as you. But now I'm thinking. Natsuki then starts to mumble. I'm barely able to hear what she says. Maybe he was right. Maybe I should just grow up. I interrupt before she can continue. Hey! Natsuki looks a bit scared at my sudden change in tone, but at least it managed to get her attention. Yeah? It's not stupid to have an interest in something. You remember why you wrote, what was it called? Amy Likes Spiders? Because you thought people shouldn't judge others for their interests, and if I recall correctly, you actually said that those people were the stupid ones. Am I wrong? A sigh escapes me. You're a good person, Natsuki, and you have a unique perspective on things. That's why you and I get along. An awkward silence permeates the room. Did I upset her? I certainly hope not. Should I try to say something again? Natsuki gives me a light shove. Dummy. Huh? You used my own palm against me. That's no fair. Relief is just about the only thing I feel right now. I'm just glad that I finally got through to her. Even if it may only be for a short while. Hey, speaking of Parfait Girls. Yeah? Well, it's safe upstairs. I went ahead and put it in the spare room earlier. So I saw. Before continuing where we left off, she smiles faintly. Yeah, I'd like that. I'll just finish this before we do. She points towards the soup on the table that's more than likely lukewarm by now. Yeah, of course. I'll get a blanket and some snacks set up. That sound good? Yeah, sure. I walk to one of the cupboards where there should hopefully be some snacks available. Crisps, bingo. I'll be waiting up in the spare room, okay? As he takes a seat at the table and grabs a spoon. Alright, I'll be there in a minute. I walk up the stairs and head towards the spare room, reflecting on the past couple days. All the stress that has accumulated in me has drained me. Despite my fatigue, I'd love nothing more than to just stay up and read with Natsuki. We could use a distraction to ease our minds. I enter the room and begin to set everything up. With everything in its right place, and the blanket laid over me, I sit down on the sofa and wait for Natsuki to arrive. The blanket is large enough to wrap around us both, thankfully, so things probably wouldn't be too awkward between us. This gives me time to breathe a little, which I'm grateful for. I grab the Parfait Girls volume and begin to stare at the cover. I let out a light chuckle, remembering when I first really got to talk to her. She was definitely the most difficult to get good understanding of out of all the club members. Fortunately for me, however, we found common ground with our interest in manga. She's actually really nice, once you get past the initial barriers, that is. Which makes it hurt even more to hear what she had to endure. Finished with my recollection, I lay the volume of manga beside me, close my eyes, and unwind for the first time in days. Yet before I know it, I hear the door creak open and a faint giggle emanating from the doorway. You look comfy. I decide to play along with her more joyful attitude. Well, I certainly feel comfortable. Wanna hop in and find out yourself? I only just realized what I said probably sounds really weird. Even if I know that the blanket's big enough, I still can't help but feel like an absolute creep for saying that to her. You bet. She then slides under the covers of the blanket with me. I guess she either didn't think it was weird or simply didn't care. Either way, I feel more at ease around her, even if it's only for the time being. You've got the volume, right? I sure do. I grabbed the manga laying next to me and showed it to Natsuki. What's up? This is gonna sound really stupid, but would it be okay if I hold it? Just for a bit. Without hesitation, I offer her the volume of manga. Of course. Natsuki's eyes light up as her face glows red. She takes the manga from me and holds it close to her chest. Wait. Do you actually like it? Well, yeah. Why else do you think I offered to keep the collection here? I don't know. I thought you were just trying to be nice or something. Really? Why would you think that? I don't know. It's not like I can read your mind, dummy. She giggles a little bit. It's good to hear her laugh. But just as soon as it happens, her smile disappears. She speaks up once more. I'm sorry, Malachi. Huh? I'm completely lost. Why is she apologizing? If I had to guess, I assume it has something to do with her issues at home. Natsuki, there's nothing to be sorry about. There's nothing else that you could have done to stop the... Well, no, it's not. That's not what I'm apologizing for. It's what I said earlier. About being mean to you. Probably one of the most nicest people I've ever met, and I've just treated you like crap. This might sound incredibly stupid, but even though I've only known you for about a week, you're probably one of my best friends I've ever had. She places the book down once more and suddenly pulls me into an embrace, burying her face into my chest. So, thanks, Malachi. Again. I wrap my arms around her, returning her hug. Neither of us exchange a single word as a peaceful silence fills the room. Several minutes pass in an instant with Natsuki in my arms, but eventually she lets go and looks away. Sorry about that. I just needed to get that off my chest, I guess. It's fine, Natsuki. And, I'm glad to know that I mean that much to you. Her face practically glows red after I say that. So, I guess we should actually read Parfait Girls now. Yeah, I'd like that. Natsuki retrieves the second volume and eagerly opens it to the first page. Now that I've read a decent portion of the manga, I can finally joke and talk about her with certain characters, situations, and set up for different arcs. It's really nice to talk to her like this. It's been just over an hour and I'm already knackered. I set the second volume down and turned to Natsuki. Hey, you want to call this a night? Natsuki looks towards me and speaks groggily. Yeah. We get out from the sofa and proceed to tidy things up. Hey, do you want me to set up the room so that I should be more comfortable? Nah, I think I got it from here. Plus, you're bound to mess something up. Hey, what happened to you being nice? Tommy, I never said anything about being nice. I said I apologize for being mean. I shake my head and sigh in over an exaggeration fashion. Whatever you say, Nat. Anyway, I guess this is a good night then. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Malachi. You too, rest well. I close the door to the spare room and stagger my way towards the bathroom. Exhausted as hell, I jump into my bed. Unfortunately, even when I try to go to sleep, I can only wonder what will happen to Natsuki. When it comes to her safety, I can only hope that everything will work out. I hope that no one will notice our absence tomorrow. I hope that our father will face justice as he rightly deserves. I hope she can finally live a happy life, free from abuse. I hope